biblical definition and dimensions of condensation. Recall, we defined condensation as a change or the transformation or the altering of water vapor into liquid form. We said that it is the direct or polar opposite of vaporization or evaporation, in which liquid water turns into gas. So condensation is a process of converting water vapor into liquid. So the extra water vapor then condenses and becomes liquid. Let's look at the Bible in Genesis chapter 2 verse 6. But there went up a mist, underline it, from the earth, underline it, and watered the whole face of the ground. Pause for a second. There went up a mist from the earth through evaporation and watered the whole face of the ground through condensation. In Job 36:27, for he maketh small the drops of water, condensation, they pour down rain according to the vapor thereof, condensation. In Job 36:28, which the clouds do drop and distil upon man abundantly, condensation. So what are the dimensions of condensation? Number one, we said dew. We said it is the tiny drops of water that form on surfaces overnight, typically in the morning due to condensation. In Micah chapter 5 verse 7, and the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew, underline that, from the Lord, as a showers upon the grass, underline that tarrieth not for man, nor waited for the sons of man. In Proverbs 3:20, by his knowledge the depths are broken up and the clouds drop down the dew, underline that. Number two, we say frost, a thin layer of ice that forms on surfaces when water vapor in the air freezes onto them, usually in cold temperature. In Job 37:10, by the breath of God frost is given, underline that, and the breath of the waters is straightened. Exodus 16:14. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, underline that, as small as the hoar frost on the ground, and that became manna unto the children of Israel. In Psalm 147 verse 16, he giveth snow like wool, he scattereth the hoar frost like ashes. Hosea 14:5, I will be as the dew unto Israel, he shall grow as a lily and cast forth his roots as Lebanon. Snow, we said, is a white fluffy ice crystals that fall from the sky when it is cold outside, often accumulating on the ground. In Job 37:6, for he said to the snow, underline that, be thou on the earth, likewise to the small rain and the great rain of his strength. Proverbs 25:30, as a cold of snow in the time of harvest, so is a faithful messenger to them that send him, for he refresheth the soul of his masters. Jeremiah 18:14, will a man leave the snow of Lebanon, which cometh from the rock of the field, or shall the cold flowing waters that come from another place be forsaken? Real life application. For in Ecclesiastic chapter 11 verse 4, he that observeth the wind shall not sow, and he that regardeth the clouds shall not reap. 1 Chronicles 11:22. But Benaiah the son of Joiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also he went down and slew a lion in a pit in a snowy day, underline that. We have hailstones, balls of ice that form in thunderstorm when water droplets are carried upward and freeze, then fall to the ground. Revelation 16:21, and there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent, and men blasphemed God because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. Snow, hail, stones denotes judgment upon men. Exodus 9:18, behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail, such as had not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof even until now. In Psalm 78 verse 49, he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them. Number 5, mist, a thin steady cloud of tiny water droplets suspended in the air near the ground, reducing visibility to men. Genesis 2:6, but there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. Job 37:11. Also, by watering, he wearied the thick cloud, he scattered his bright cloud. Number 6. Fog, a thick cloud-like mass of tiny water droplets suspended in the air near the ground, greatly reducing visibility. In Acts 13:11. And now, behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thee, and thou shalt be blind, not seeing the sun for a season. Underline that. And immediately there fell on him a mist. Underline that. And a darkness, and he went about seeking some to lead him by the hand. 2 Peter 2:17. These are wells without water, clouds that are carried with tempest, to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever. In Job 7:9. As a cloud is consumed and vanisheth away, so he that goeth down to the grave shall come up no more. 2 Samuel 22:12. And he made darkness pavilions round about him, dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. Number 7. Vapor, invincible water particles in the air, the gaseous state of water. Job 36:27. For he maketh small the drops of water, they pour down rain according to the vapor thereof. Underline that. Psalm 135:7. He causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings for the rain. He bringeth the wind out of his treasures. Real life application, Acts chapter 2:19. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Acts 2:20. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord comes. Number 8. Ice, solid frozen water, often transparent or white, formed through cooling or freezing. In Psalm 147:17, he casted forth his eyes like Moses, who can stand before his cold. Underline cold, underline ice. Number 9. Rain, liquid water droplets falling from the sky when clouds become saturated, ranging from light drizzles to heavy downpours. Job 36:27. For he maketh small the drops of water, they pour down rain according to the vapor thereof. Genesis 2:5. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. In Genesis 7:4. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. God is the author, undisputed author of rain and weather condition. Quickly, what are the real life applications? Baptism in the Holy Ghost, the theophanic cloud, Acts 2:3, John 20:22, 1 John 5:8, John 7:38-39. Answers to prayers, Exodus 19:18 and 19, Isaiah 64:2. Showers of rain, Ezekiel 34:26. And I will make them and the places round about my hill a blessing, and I will cause the shower to come down in the season. There shall be showers of blessings. In Ezekiel 34:26. Then we have cloud of witness, Genesis 9:13, Exodus 19:9, Hebrews 12:1. Cloud of glory, Exodus 24:16-18, 40:34-36, 2 Chronicles 5:14. Pillar of cloud, which is guidance, Numbers 10:11 and 12, Exodus 13:21, 33:9, Nehemiah 9:12. Cloud of presence, Exodus 34:5. Cloud of death, Job 7:9. Praise to God, Psalm 68:34. Avoid pride, Proverbs 25:14. Hindrances to prayers, Lamentation 3:44. Emptiness, Judges 1:12. Signs and symbols, Luke 21:27. Connect to our social media handles at Physics Bible, the Triune Physics, for latest update. Thanks for joining us. Stay equipped, stay liquid.